Jacket Nation Sports is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Lebanon R3 Schools. The announcers of this broadcast are employees of Jacket Nation Sports and are not representatives of Lebanon R3 Schools. The views and opinions expressed by this broadcast do not necessarily reflect those of Lebanon R3 Schools or its staff. This broadcast is produced and distributed independently by Jacket Nation Sports. Jacket Nation Sports is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Lebanon R3 Schools. The announcers of this broadcast are employees of Jacket Nation Sports and are not representatives of Lebanon R3 Schools. The views and opinions expressed by this broadcast do not necessarily reflect those of Lebanon R3 Schools or its staff. This broadcast is produced and distributed independently by Jacket Nation Sports. Jacket Nation Sports is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Lebanon R3 Schools. The announcers of this broadcast are employees of Jacket Nation.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
If you're in need of a reliable roofer, look no further than D&K Roofing. Locally owned and serving Lebanon and the surrounding areas for 20 years. D&K Roofing specializes in residential roofing, offering both shingles and metal options. Licensed and insured, they also handle soffit and fascia repairs or replacements, storm damage, and gutter cleaning. With a reputation for 5-star service and exceptional work, you can trust D&K Roofing for all your roofing needs. Find us on Facebook to stay updated or call 417-718-5450 for a free quote today.
Here at Results Advertising, we provide promotional products and apparel for your companies, schools, special events, and even our online fundraising stores. Show your jacket pride by outfitting your employees while still promoting your company. Results Advertising is proud to support all the local teams and schools. We strive for the same excellence as they show in their endeavors. So let us help you cheer on and show your jacket pride. Go Jackets!
Looking for your dream home? Trust Century 21 Laclede Realty, Lebanon's #1 real estate office, to guide you every step of the way. With our expert agents and unmatched local knowledge, we make finding your perfect home as exciting as a Yellowjacket touchdown.
Spring is right around the corner, Jacket Nation. Time to get your yard in top shape with Phone's outdoor power equipment. From March 17th through April 19th, score big with $500 to $1,000 off select commercial zero-turn mowers and power gear. Also stop by on Friday, April 11th for the one-day-only sale and take advantage of 15% off Echo products. Visit phoneoutdoorpower.com or stop by 388 North Jefferson in Lebanon to snag the perfect equipment. Phones has the brands you trust like Gravely and Echo to make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Hurry, this deal won't last. Spring into savings today.
Here at Jonesy's Travel Center, we're more than just a pit stop. We're a destination. Fuel up your car and your appetite with our exclusive offers. Teachers and students, show your student or faculty ID and enjoy a 5-cent discount on gas every day. Hungry? Don't miss out on our mouth-watering daily specials at the restaurant. Need a space to meet? Our meeting room has got you covered. From fueling your car to fueling your day, Jonesy's Travel Center has it all. Come experience it for yourself.
At Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, we know what it takes to turn a house into a home.
Our goal is to make owning your dream home come true.
From construction loans for a custom home or renovation, we will tailor a plan for you.
We are here to guide small businesses to their next step in finding smart financial solutions.
We take pride in supporting our community's ventures with expertise you can trust.
We are your home mortgage
and commercial lending experts.
Come see us at one of our branches.
At Heritage Bank, we are
neighbors serving neighbors.
Success isn't owned, it's leased, and rent is due every day.
The harder you work, the harder it is to lose. Success, nothing less.
Win the day.
Shine bright on scene.
Bring the heat.
Team is everything. Leave it all on the field.
Let's roll.
Missouri Cooperage proudly supports the Lebanon Yellowjackets.
Well, another week and another home game for the Lebanon Yellowjackets as LHS will play 3 here at Ole Scott Field this week, starting with today's non-conference game between LHS and the Lighthouse Christian Chargers. Kevin Stubblefield from Ole Scott Field. It is a calm and very comfortable afternoon. We're not mentioning the wind today, and it's 67 degrees as the Jackets take on this Lighthouse Christian Ball Club. They faced them in the season opener 1 year ago, and Lebanon was able to win that game here at Ole Scott. But Lighthouse comes in today sporting a record of 20-8 on the season, so they have had a good spring so far as the Jackets counter with a mark of 13-9. Braden LaMontagne on the mound today for Lebanon, the senior left-hander taking his warm-up tosses. Let's check the Lighthouse Christian lineup. Leading off is the shortstop, Jacob Herbert. Braxton Goswick is the DH batting second, and Caden Toohey will play first base and bat third. Kyle Edom is in center field. He will bat fourth. The right fielder batting fifth is Jeremiah Wagner. Third baseman hitting sixth is Braden Wright. Paxton Bridges will do the catching. He'll bat seventh. Landon Hilburn on the mound batting eighth. Jackson Leader is at second base batting ninth. Owen McDaniel will be the second baseman today for Lighthouse. So it's Herbert, Goswick, and Toohey. Edom, Wagner, and Wright. Bridges, Hilburn, and Leader 1 through 9 for Coach Rory Bridges and Lighthouse Christian. For Lebanon, Cole Milliken leads off at third. Beckett York behind the plate, batting second. And Chance Cromer at shortstop will bat third. Bronson Rhodes, the left fielder, batting fourth. Braden LaMontagne pitching and batting fifth. And hitting sixth, the DH, Nolan Milliken. Tony Myers at second base. He'll bat seventh. Nolan Fort patrols center field. He'll bat eighth. And batting ninth, Harrison Kramer, the first baseman for Lebanon. Milliken, York, and Cromer. Rhodes, LaMontagne, and Nolan Milliken. Then Myers, Fort, and Kramer 1 through 9 for Coach Alex Weatherman and the Yellowjackets. Baseball is underway at 4:31, and the pitch is a low strike from LaMontagne. Jacob Herbert, a right-hand hitter, and he slices one into right field, and that's going to drop onto the grass in front of Eli Graham, who's the right fielder today for the Yellowjackets. So a leadoff single for Jacob Herbert. Now Braxton Goswick, the DH. Jackets 5-3 at home so far. Here's the pitch. Fastball in the corner for a strike. Gray tops today for Lebanon with the white pants. Here's the stretch and the pitch outside for a ball. Lighthouse, dark black tops and the white pants. Pitch from LaMontagne is pop foul backing out of play. Back to Central Ozark Conference play tomorrow for Lebanon with Kickapoo coming to town. Then the Jackets go to Carthage on Wednesday. And back here for a Friday non-league game against the St. James Tigers. Runner going, pitch on the way is low. York gets the throw, but it goes into center field, and that will send Herbert on to third. So a stolen base and an error. And Lighthouse Christian with a runner at third and nobody out. 2-2 the count on Goswick. And he swings and misses and goes down on strikes. So a strikeout for LaMontagne. Now the number 3 place hitter, Caden Toohey, will stand in. Tall left-hand hitter. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the next. And that's lined over the Milliken and into left field. It might have glanced off just the tip of his glove as he went vertical to try to haul it in, but it's an RBI single for Toohey. And Lighthouse Christian grabs the lead 1-0. So the stolen base and the error factoring in to the game's first run. And now Kyle Edom, the center fielder, stands in. The left-hand hitter for the Chargers. And another runner going. Pitch, a ball, a throw, a good one from York, and he is safe. Bang, bang at second as Cromer caught the ball in front of the base and slapped the tag on, but Caden Toohey is there safely. So the Chargers aggressive on the base paths here early. There's a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-2 to Kyle Edom. Outfield plays him slightly to pull. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Now the pitch. Fouled into the parking lot by Kyle Edom. So, including today, 8 games remaining on the docket for the Yellowjackets. 0-2 the count. A look back at second. And the pitch brought to the plate is a curve for strike 3 called. LaMontagne breaks off the Uncle Charlie for the K, and there's 2 away. Now Jeremiah Wagner, the right fielder. Toohey, the runner at second with 2 out. The pitch. Outside and low. Hitting room through the right side. Here's the next. Cut on and missed. It's 1-1. The 2 COC games remaining, actually 3. 2 here at home. Tomorrow with Kickapoo, and then Springfield Glendale will be the final game of the regular season. Wild pitch up on the netting. And over to third goes Toohey. Two balls and 1 strike, 2 out. Lighthouse in front, 1-0. Now the pitch. Big swing, but no contact. Two balls and 2 strikes with 2 out. And the next from LaMontagne is a bouncing ball to third. Milliken has to back up. He comes up with it and throws high to Kramer at first, but the tag is slapped on for the out. Harrison Kramer able to save a throwing error with a good play on the bag at first. A run on 2 hits for the Chargers. An error also involved, and we'll go to the bottom half of the first. It's Lighthouse 1 and Lebanon coming up on Jacket Nation Sports.
Page Office Supply, 207 West Commercial in downtown Lebanon. We have everything you need from over 30,000 office supplies to break room and janitorial products with free local delivery. We also offer many brands of office furniture with free design service and installation. We are your authorized dealer for Sharp and Lexmark copiers and printers with sales, service, and supplies. Find us on the web at pageofficesupply.com. Visit our Facebook page or call us at 417-532-4012. Page Office Supply, where customer service is the real difference.
My name is Jaysha Connor, owner and nurse practitioner here at Ginger Wellness. I believe that sometimes healthcare does too much, and I believe that's where wellness centers can really bridge that gap and really give people some confidence in natural ways, healthier ways, to really improve quality of life and to get healthy.
We want to feel better and live better lives. It's not about quantity, it's a lot about quality of your life.
Ginger Wellness is where I went to get my quality of life back.
Lebanon offense today will face a left-hander in Landon Hilburn as he completes his warm-up tosses for Lighthouse Christian. Chargers have the lead 1-0. And Cole Milliken will begin things for LHS. Lebanon Golf capturing the COC Eastern Division today in tournament competition. So congratulations to Trey Overstreet and the Yellowjackets. Ball one to Cole Milliken. Beckett York and Chance Cromer to follow here in the last half of the first inning. Next pitch is high in the air and foul right side. One ball and one strike. Here's the pitch. Line down the right field side. That's foul. Lebanon down a run. Milliken waits. Hilburn way outside for the next, and it's level at 2-2. Outfield straight away. That one just missed outside, full count. Left fielder Jackson Leader playing very shallow for Lighthouse Christian. Milliken draws a walk, fastball high and wide. Tying run immediately on base for LHS. And the batter now is Beckett York. This young man is making a push for all-state honors in his sophomore season. He's batting .493 with 4 homers and 25 RBIs. OPS of 1314. Now the pitch, outside and low. Now the pitch, swing and a foul at home plate. Slugging average, .783. On base percentage, .531. He has just absolutely been in another level ever since game number 1. That foul ball got a piece, apparently, the catcher, Paxton Bridges. And he is walking toward the Lighthouse dugout. So Lighthouse Christian may have to make a defensive replacement here. So I believe Lighthouse is going to have to insert a new catcher behind home plate, unfortunately for Bridges, as he took the run of that foul ball. Lighthouse only with a couple of reserves on their lineup card today, 4 to be exact. I believe Jackson Leader came in from left field, so he's going to be the new catcher for Lighthouse Christian. So the count is 1-1 as Beckett York returns to home plate. Milliken at first with nobody out, a 1-0 lead for the Chargers. Here's the pitch from Hilburn, high and in. Two balls and one strike. York stands close to home plate and swings and sails a high fly ball out into left center field. Coming on to make the catch is Kyle Edom, and that's the first out of the bottom half of inning number 1. That'll bring Chance Cromer to the plate, Lebanon shortstop. Milliken, a short lead from first. He is on the move as the pitch is outside, and Leader's throw to second base on one hop is not in time. One 0 the count on Cromer. Hilburn's pitch breaks outside, 2-0. Now the next is swung on and foul back. 2-1 to Cromer. Bronson Rhodes waiting to hit next. Stretching the pitch. Low and outside. Milliken walks, stole second. York is flied out. Cromer takes strike 1. Strike 2, actually, and the count is full now, 3-2. Hitting room through the left side for Chance. He will stroll to first base with ball 4. Two on with 1 out for Bronson Rhodes. Low and in for ball 1. Now the pitch. And Hilburn is high again. Bottom half of the first, Chargers got a run in the top half. There's a strike on the inside edge, 2-1. Hilburn, a quick worker, and he needles the outside corner with a fastball, 2-2. Runners lead. Here's the pitch. And Rhodes stays up there by getting a piece and fouling it off. Two balls, two strikes. And there's a ground ball hit hard into the hole at shortstop, and they will get the lead run at third on a nice play on the left side of the infield by Jacob Herbert, who snagged it on the backhand and then tossed it over to Braden Wright. So Rhodes reaches on the fielder's choice. The out goes 6-5 at third. The batter is Braden LaMontagne. Here's the stretch of the pitch. And there's a fly ball, short left field. Backing out and making the catch is the third baseman, Braden Wright. So Hilburn pitches around a pair of walks. The Jackets are retired. We'll go to the second inning. Lighthouse 1, Lebanon 0 on Jacket Nation Sports.
I'm Monty Hayes, Community President at Mid-Missouri Bank in Lebanon. We have the best products and services with friendly faces you know as your neighbors. Our financial experts and community leaders live, work, and play where you do. In a world that is constantly changing, we have the technology and security to allow you to bank from anywhere. Our lobby and drive-thru is open 6 days a week at 278 North Jefferson, or visit us online at openaccounts.midmobank.com.
If you're in need of high-quality paint or glass services, trust Crow Paint and Glass in Lebanon, Missouri. Since 1946, we've been your go-to for Pittsburgh paints, custom framing, auto glass, and more. Visit at 390 West Elm in Lebanon for all your home beautification needs. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Call 417-532-3551 for a free quote. Crow Paint and Glass, quality and hometown services you can count on. Go Yellowjackets! Top half of the second inning about to unfold. It'll be the bottom three in the order for Lighthouse Christian. Braden Wright will start things off for Lighthouse Christian. Lighthouse utilized a stolen base and an error to score a run in the first. Fastball is low for ball one. Next from LaMontagne, just outside ball two. LaMontagne struck out a pair in the first. Back with another, and that's in there on the inside corner, 2-1. Now the pitch. Fly ball out into right center field. Long run for Nolan Ford, but he is there and puts the squeeze on it for the first out. Leadoff hitter retired. That'll bring up Owen Jackson, who's going to bat for Paxton Bridges, who was injured in the last half inning. He fouls one back for strike one. Now the pitch from Braden, that's low, and it's 1-1. Here's the next from the lefty. Bouncing ball to short, charged by Cromer. And he puts the throw on the money, and there's 2 out. Strike 1 to the pitcher, Landon Hilburn. Throws left and bats left. LaMontagne, the sidestep and the pitch. Crowds the batter inside, 1-1. Now the next from the Drury recruit is a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Off speed, waved at him is for strike 3, so an impressive, efficient 1-2-3 inning worked by LaMontagne. Last half of the second inning coming up. Jackets down a run to Lighthouse Christian as the Chargers have the advantage, 1-0.
Losing a loved one is painful, but at Shadle's Colonial Chapel, we make the hard times a little easier to bear. With affordable funeral and cremation services, we offer 2 spacious chapels, a full-service banquet area for families to gather, plus the latest technology for honoring your loved one. Our website has everything you need, from pre-arrangements to flowers, even a place to reminisce. Let us help you remember your loved one. Shadle's Colonial Funeral Chapel, the area's most often selected funeral service.
Act 2 has proudly served the Lebanon community for 40-plus years. We take consignments daily, Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5. Whether you're looking for something yourself, your kids, or even the little ones, we've got it all. Located at 213 West Commercial Street in downtown Lebanon, Act 2 is your one-stop shop for quality consignment finds. Visit today or call 417-588-3881. Act 2, where your fashion finds a second chance. Nolan Milliken will step in the batter's box for Lebanon to get things underway in the bottom half of inning number 2. Landon Hilburn, 23 pitches in the first. Got around a couple of walks. Nolan Milliken, Tony Myers, Nolan Fort, the scheduled 3 for Lebanon. Here's the pitch, way outside. Four left-hand hitters in the Yellowjacket starting order today. There's a strike slicing across the corner. It's 1-1. Nolan Milliken pops one up, and coming off the mound to make the catch along the third baseline is the pitcher Hilburn for the first out. One out for Tony Myers. Pitch to the Jacket second baseman is flared out behind second base, short center field, and that's going to find the grass for a single. Well, Tony didn't hit it very hard or very far, but he put it in the right spot. Now Nolan Fort, and the pitch low and outside. Number 8 hitter in the batting order. Here's the pitch. And that's slung outside for ball 2. One on with one out. Lighthouse Christian in the lead, 1-0. Landon Hilburn stretches and pitches. And he gets a strike over the inner half, 2-1. Myers holds. Nolan Ford drives it into left field and over the head of the left fielder Jackson. Myers on his horse is around second. He will come to third, be stopped there. A double for Nolan Ford. And the Jackets have runners at second and third. That'll bring up Harrison Kramer, the first baseman. Stretch in the pitch. Way outside, and that is off the glove of the catcher leader, but no advance. Nearly a wild pitch, but he got enough leather on it to stop the progress toward the back wall. Infield in here in the second inning. The pitch is downstairs for a ball, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Swing by Kramer, pop foul, and that will find the bleachers off the right side. Now from the stretch, here's the pitch to Kramer. Ground ball to short. Runner coming home on contact, but he's going to be in the rundown between second and third. Myers still keeps going. Now the tag will be applied. The Jackets will still have runners at second and third now with 2 out. So Myers did a good job staying in the rundown long enough. But he is out of the rundown. So 2 out for Cole Milliken. Pitch on the way. Line to right, down the line, and twisting just foul. A bid for extra bases and a couple of RBIs, but on the wrong side of the chalk off the bat of Milliken. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second with 2 out. Here's the pitch. Pop foul. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch to the backstop, but a ricochet right back into the hands of Leader. So a kind bounce there, and it's 1-2. Not much room between home plate and the netting and the concrete behind the dish. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Now pitcher steps off. Now we're ready. Almost another wild one. That's outside for ball 2. Two on, 2 out, 2-2 the count on the batter. Next pitch. That is wide and outside, ball 3. Payoff. Inside, that's ball 4. So Milliken draws his second walk. And Lebanon will have the bases loaded for Beckett York. Beckett York fly to center his first time. Chance to do damage here in the second. Here's the pitch. Over his helmet, ball one. Next pitch from Hilburn, and he catches the outside edge, 1-1. Jackets at every station, third, second, and first. And a fastball outside, 2-1. York waits. Here's the pitch. That's off the glove, and the tying run is going to come down to score. On the wild pitch, Tony Myers. Nolan Ford is in as he touches home plate, and that squares the score at 1-1. So Kramer goes to third. Milliken, the runner, at second, and 2-1 the count on York. Next pitch, that is low. So Leader, the backup catcher, getting a workout here in this inning. Three balls and one strike to count. And the next. Took a little off and had him out in front. Full count of 3-2. And the Lebanon catcher swings and fouls it back. Two out of the inning, and ball four, nowhere close. So 2 hits, 2 walks here in the second. Chance Cromer will be up next for Lebanon. Cromer drew a walk his first time. So 4 free passes given up by Hilburn, and almost a wild one there on the first offering to Cromer. Jackets have got the equalizer at 1-1. Now the pitch, and that's low. Two balls and no strikes. Thrown hard but outside, 3-0. From the stretch, Hilburn needs to get one across and does so with the knees, 3-1. Chance Cromer trying to break the 1-1 tie, and he will with a bases loaded walk for an RBI. That plates Kramer. 2-1. Now a visit from the first base dugout. So that brings up Bronson Rhodes, Lebanon cleanup man. Reached on a fielder's choice in the opening inning. 2-1 Yellowjackets. Runner's lead as the pitch is brought to the plate. Off the glove and outside and down the line to score from third on the passed ball is Cole Milliken. So that makes it 3-1. Again, Lighthouse lost their starting catcher Paxton Bridges to an injury in the first inning. Hilbert is not an easy pitcher to catch. Leader has found that out. That's low 2-0. A lot of pitches piled up here in the second inning by the Chargers starter. Now the pitch. Rhodes levels off and fouls it away. Two balls and a strike. Fly ball lifted out into right field. Everybody going with two out. And the catch is made by the right fielder Jeremiah Wagner for Lighthouse Christian. Jackets play 3 and take a 3-1 lead going to the third on Jacket Nation Sports.
The key to a great toast is who you're with. At Big Whiskey's, we toast to best friend weekends, to birthday wishes, to burgers and wings, to big wins, and to believing in we, with something for everyone, from apps to wraps, salads to steaks. Everything is a big deal at Big Whiskey's. Here's to always being welcome.
Hey, this is Pastor Roger at Team FBC in Lebanon, and at FBC, we believe that church starts with building. First, building relationships in our community by taking the church to as many people of Lebanon as possible. We also believe in building environments that are engaging, helpful, and fun for you and your unchurched friends. Finally, we believe in building disciples through a multitude of discipleship opportunities. At Team FBC, we want to remove every barrier possible between you and the gospel of Jesus Christ. Don't take my word for it. Come and see what God has to offer for our Sunday morning services, either 9 a.m. or 10:30.
Springfield Kickapoo in town tomorrow to face the Yellowjackets. We'll have the broadcast right around 4:30 here on Jacket Nation. In Lebanon on the road to Carthage on Wednesday and back here to face St. James on Friday. And Lebanon will take part of the four-side tournament. Then back here next Tuesday to entertain Glendale to wrap up the regular season. Jackson Leader leads off the third, and the pitch is low from Braden LaMontagne. Herbert and Goswick to follow. Pop-up foul, right side and out of play. Now the pitch. On top of the fastball, it misses low, 2-1. Now that's just off the corner, 3-1 the count on Jackson Leader. LaMontagne working quickly, and he induces a pop-up to the right side for Tony Myers. He has it, and there's one out. Now the pitch outside for a ball to Jacob Herbert. Began the ball game with a base hit. Stole second and went to third on an error and scored the Lighthouse run. There's a strike. And it's 1-1. Next pitch, and that's hit on the ground, and Myers can't handle it. So rare error for Tony. That'll bring up Goswick, the DH, who was struck out in the first. LaMontagne has struck out 3, given up a couple of hits. Herbert holds, and the pitch dots the outside corner for a call strike. LaMontagne, he's getting it and throwing it this afternoon. The ball misses, 1-1. Three-1 Yellowjackets. Runner going. Pitch is outside. Throw to second base by York. Not in time. So Herbert steals his second bag. Two balls and a strike with one out. And the pitch. Ball 3. Three balls and one strike to count. LaMontagne a look at second and pitches low, and it's a walk to Goswick. That'll bring up Caden Toohey, who singled in a run his first time up. Inside with the fastball, ball 1. Three to 1 Jackets. Runners lead, here it comes. And there's a strike. One ball and one strike to count. Here's the next to Toohey. Jackknifes out of the way for ball 2. Now the pitch. Ground ball deep in the hole at short, and Cromer's able to keep it on the infield, but then his throw to third is off target. Jackets another error. Throw home. Safe. And it's 3-2. Cromer tried to hustle back as that ball was hit his direction, but his throw to third got by Milliken. And Jacob Herbert hustles home. So 2 errors in this inning for Lebanon. Toohey reaches on the fielder's choice and goes to second. And Goswick on to third, and ball 1 to Kyle Edom. There's a call strike. So a run without benefit of a hit in this inning for Lighthouse Christian. Foul back by Edom, and the count's 1-2. Next pitch. Strike on the inside edge. He's called out. So Edom has been victimized with a backward K in both the first and the third. So 2 out for Jeremiah Wagner. LaMontagne has a chance to get out of this and maintain the lead. Chopper foul left side. Now the stretch and the pitch. And that misses low. There's a fastball that finds the zone. Wagner waits. And he goes down swinging on strikes, and that'll do it for the top half of the third. Lighthouse Christian with an unearned run to get to within 3-2. Yellowjackets in front after 2.5 on Jacket Nation Sports.
Hi guys, this is Cameron Cromer here with Pure Sweat. I'm one of Lebanon's top leading scorers, have the most three-pointers made in a season, and the highest free throw percentage of anyone in Lebanon history. I played college ball at Missouri Baptist in St. Louis, and now I want to pass on what I know to the next generation.
I love training with Coach Cam because she's really inspiring and she's really awesome.
Cam is an amazing coach because she teaches us new things.
I've trained under some of the best trainers in the country and had to travel hours to get the best guidance. And now I'm excited to bring that level of experience to our community. Getting kids in the gym is more than just basketball. It develops character and skill that they can take into their future. If you have a player that wants to take their skill to the next level, email me at sweatwithcam@gmail.com.
Pure Sweat!
Since 1983, Heldon's Home Furnishings has proudly served Lebanon with quality furniture for every room. From cozy Lazy Boy recliners to stylish Ashley living sets, we've got it all, including Justice, Vaughn Bassett, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. And the best part, we offer free delivery and setup within 60 miles. Come in and visit Helton's Home Furnishings at 455 North Jefferson in Lebanon or call 417-532-7888. You can also check us out online at heltonshomefurnishings.com. Helton's Home Furnishings, making your house a home since 1983 and a proud supporter of Lebanon. It'll be LaMontagne, then Milliken and Myers for Lebanon. Jackets in front by a run, 3-2 on Cinco de Mayo. Hilburn trying to get locked in on the strike zone a little bit better. His pitch count now at 59 as he delivers inside for ball one to LaMontagne. Here's the next. And he twirls a breaking ball on the corner for a strike. Now the pitch. And that swung on and sent it into right field, but closing fast to make a nice running catch is Wagner. LaMontagne is 0 for 2. That'll bring up Nolan Milligan. Nolan popped out to the pitcher his first time up, and there's strike one. Jackets have out hit Lighthouse 4-2. There's a call strike. The Jackets have committed 3 errors. Uncharacteristic here in the early portion of the ball game. Oh, 2 to Nolan, and that's taken high. One out, nobody on, and the pitch from Hilburn. A little bit outside, 2-2. Here's the next. Fly ball straight away center field. Tracking it and making the catch, Kyle Edom for the second out. So the base is empty, 2 out, and Tony Myers at the plate. Got a base hit his first time up and takes a ball. 3-2 Jackets. That is walloped into left field, but foul. Here's the next. That goes to the backstop, 2-1. Myers holds that bat over the right shoulder and swings and fouls it off. Full count on the Jacket second baseman. Nolan Ford hoping to get a chance to hit here in the third. Myers sends it straight back again. Three balls and two strikes the count. And that's ball four. 6 walks given up by Hilburn. Nolan Ford touched him for a double and a run scored his first time up. 3-2 Lebanon. Down the pipe for a strike call. Now they've got Myers picked off, but the throw to second base goes into left field. So Myers will get a bag and go to third. First Lighthouse error of the ball game. So a runner at third with 2 out. Nolan Ford on a let-up, swings and fouls it back. And the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Stretched by Hilburn and the pitch. That swung on and smacked on the ground to shortstop. Fielded by Herbert, and his throw to first is in time to retire the side. Jackets get a 2-out opportunity but fail to score. We'll go to the top of the fourth. It's 3-2 Lebanon on Jacket Nation Sports.
At Harry's Salon and Spa, we strive for top customer service and use naturally derived products like Color Space, Back of Bottle, and Avita. Our professional stylists offer hair services for men and women, including coloring, highlights, head and scalp treatments, formal styling, and more. Plus, we provide nail services and facial waxing. Check out our large selection of hair, body, and skin retail products. This year, we're excited to welcome Clover Lux and Dakota to our team. Dakota specializes in facial, skincare, waxing, and all things aesthetics. Harry Salon and Spa, where your beauty and wellness needs are our top priority. Visit today at 577 North Jefferson Avenue or call 417-588-9588 to book your appointment. Harry's wishes the Yellowjackets a safe and successful season.
Lighthouse up here in the fourth. Down a run 3-2. Braden Wright will start things off. Braden LaMontagne, the Lebanon starter, still out there. 2 runs, 2 hits. 1 run unearned with 5 strikeouts. And now 58 pitches as the first outside for ball 1 to Braden Wright. Flied out to center in his initial plate appearance. Now he fouls that one back. It's 1-1. Sidestep by LaMontagne to the pitch. Is brought outside 2-1. is fouled. 2-2 on Braden Wright. Owen Jackson and Landon Hilburn will also bat in this inning. No wind at the ballpark today. We haven't said that throughout the spring. Two balls and two strikes. The Lighthouse third baseman, Braden Wright. LaMontagne offers it up and strikes him out swinging. Strikeout number 6 for the LHS starter. Bring up the left fielder, Owen Jackson. High with the first, 1-0. LaMontagne rushes it up there, and it's foul back. Here's the pitch. That is right on target on the outside corner. One ball, two strikes, the count. Chopper back to LaMontagne. He's got it. Spins it over to first for out number 2. Now the pitcher Hilburn is up. LaMontagne struck him out back in the second and drops a curve in there for strike 1. 3-2 Lebanon. Next pitch is inside. Nobody on with 2 out. Line drive down the line and left, but foul. And it's 1-2 on Hilburn. Now the pitch. Bouncing ball past the mound out to second base. Myers has it. And on to Kramer for out number 3. So 1-2-3, fourth inning worked by Braden LaMontagne. Jackets come up leading 3-2 as we go to the last half of inning number 4 on Jacket Nation Sports. When it's time to clean out, remodel, or start new construction, you need a reliable partner. That's where Lebanon Dumpster Solutions comes in. Whether it's a property cleanup or big commercial job, we've got the right roll-off dumpster for you. Locally owned and operated, we're proud to serve our community. Licensed, insured, and committed to excellent service. Call Lebanon Dumpster Solutions today for a free quote at 417-288-2481 or find us on Facebook. Lebanon Dumpster Solutions, a proud supporter of Lebanon High School athletics. McBride Land Solutions, where we specialize in all things land and property related. We specialize in landscaping, dirt work, gravel installation and repair, drainage lines, trenching, and land clearing. Whatever your property needs may be, we have a solution for you. The services include landscaping, gravel installation and repair, land clearing, trenching, drainage, and habitat. Contact Matt today for a free estimate. Call 417-664-5719. McBride Land Solutions is a proud sponsor of all Lebanon High School athletics. Close ball game. Lighthouse with single runs in the first and third. Jackets posted 3 in the second. And they have a 1-run advantage as Harrison Kramer comes up. He goes after the first one from Hilburn and lost it foul. Pitch count very much elevated for Landon Hilburn, now 76 as he works here in the fourth. Jackets pushed at 35 pitches in the second. Breaking ball missed outside. It's 1-1 on Kramer. Reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. There is Wagner. He makes the catch, 1 out. Now to bring up Milliken. He has walked twice and scored a run. On the breaking ball, he fouls it off. Now the pitch. Hilburn misses low and outside. York waiting to hit next. Last half of the fourth inning. Pitch, high and in. 2-1 on Milliken. Been a pitcher's duel so far in this one. Swing and a miss. Again, Hilburn able to take a little speed off that and have the batter out in front. Two balls and 2 strikes. And Milliken pulls that one foul. Full count of 3-2 on the Lebanon third baseman. Payoff pitch on the way from Landon Hilburn. And it's inside, ball 4. So the third time that Milliken has been on base. And now Beckett York, who has flied out and walked. Here's the first, way outside. No chance for leader on that one, and that will allow Milliken to scamper down to second base. Want to know the count to the Lebanon catcher. That one off the plate inside, ball 2. Another wild pitch. Milliken slides safely into third. So 3-0 on Beckett York. And a run batted in opportunity. Infield in for the Chargers. Here's the pitch. And that is outside, ball 4. That is the 8th walk given up by Landon Hilburn. Jackets will run at first for York. Cromer will be the batter. So first and third with 1 out. Lebanon trying to build on a 3-2 advantage. Wild pitch up on the screen. Milliken thinks about it. He'll hold. The runner goes down to second. Chance Cromer today has walked twice. Jackets trying to cash in the free passes here in the fourth. Inside, and that hit him on the hand. So Cromer has to go to first base the painful way. So 8 walks and a hit batter now by Hilburn. And he'll get a visit from the dugout. So 3 on with 1 out for Bronson Rhodes. Stretching the pitch. Rhodes cuts the bat loose and fouls it back. Bronson Rhodes looking to do damage here in the fourth inning. He waits. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly ball sailed out to left field. Going back is Jackson to make the catch. Tagging at third. Heading home is Milligan. And the other runners move up 90 feet on the sacrifice fly. (4-2) Yellowjackets. Second and third, 2 out for LaMontagne. Here's the pitch. And that sweeps over the outside corner. LaMontagne is popped out and lined out. Next pitch from Hilburn. Outside, 1-1. (4-2) Lebanon. Runners lead the pitch. And that's down and in for ball 2. Braden LaMontagne trying to help his own cause. The pitch. And that's away for ball 3. Three balls and 1 strike. 2 on with 2 out. And the pitch is taken high for ball 4. 3 walks and a hit batter in this inning, and that may do it for Landon Hilburn. He will get a handshake and head to the first base dugout. So a pitching change being made for Lighthouse Christian. Jackets in front by a score of 4-2 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And we'll be back with more from Ole Scott Field in just a moment on Jacket Nation. Looking for an affordable way to own your own dream home? At Midmo Home Center in Richland, Missouri, we're helping families just like yours find the perfect manufactured or modular home. Visit us right off Interstate 44 at 29825 Utica Drive in Richland, Missouri, or phone 573-232-7050 today. Looking for top quality office supplies and unbeatable prices? Mosley's Discount Office Products in Springfield has you covered. From paper clips to comfortable chairs, we offer everything your office needs to run smoothly. With free delivery, expert installation, and personalized service, Mosley's makes outfitting your workspace a breeze. Visit us at 431 South Avenue in Springfield or call 417-862-4474. That's Mosley's Discount Office Products, your family-owned and operated one-stop shop for all your office essentials since 1941. Pillar Insurance is your locally owned independent insurance agency, providing business, personal, and farm insurance to the Lebanon community. With Pillar Insurance, you'll get an exemplary one-on-one customer experience with exceptional attention to detail. Call Jason Russell or Gary McClure at 417-532-6050 for your insurance needs. Pillar Insurance wishes Lebanon High School athletics good luck this season. Keep your home comfortable with quality heating and air in Lebanon. Our experienced team provides top-notch HVAC services from routine maintenance to emergency repairs. We use only the best parts and equipment, ensuring your comfort all year round. Serving both residential and commercial clients, your satisfaction is our guarantee. Call 417-532-6239 or visit qualityheatnow.com. Quality Heating and Air, where comfort meets quality. As he moves to the mound from shortstop, Landon Hilburn will go to left field. Nolan Milliken will face a right-hander as Herbert brings the pitch to the plate, high for ball one. Pitch count at 97 for Hilburn as he has to depart here in the fourth inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball on target, it's 1-1. Milliken is popped to first and flied out to center. 3 on with 2 out. Jackets in front, 4-2. It's a ball. And it's 2-1. Nolan Milliken waits. The stretch by Herbert in the pitch. He hits it back off the pitcher, who makes the nice play behind the rubber and throws on to first for the out. Sharply hit comebacker, but Milliken is retired. Jackets settle for a run. As we go to the fifth, it's Lebanon 4 and Lighthouse Christian 2 on Jacket Nation. Ready for an adventure? Nestled on the beautiful Niagara River, Riverfront Campground is a spot for you to enjoy pristine campsites, cozy rental cabins, and unforgettable float trips. Whether it's a weekend getaway or a family vacation, we've got it all. Family owned and family friendly. Phone 417-588-3386 or visit riverfrontcampcanoe.com. Explore, relax, and make memories at Riverfront Campground and Canoe Rental, your perfect outdoor escape. With locations at Bennett Springs, Springfield, Republic, and Nixa, SnowBiz is the perfect sweet treat to beat the summer heat. SnowBiz offers authentic Hawaiian-style shaved ice with 50-plus true-to-life unbeatable flavors. While most stands are seasonal, we offer a year-round location at our SnowBiz Plus shop inside 14 Mill Market in Nixa, as they proudly serve their classic shaved ice treats and ice cream factories, delicious ice cream, and so much more. Swing on by to check them out soon. Go Yellowjackets! Lebanon up 4-2 as we go to the fifth. Jackson Leader, the catcher, will lead it off for Lighthouse Christian. And the pitcher, Herbert, and the DH, Goswick, will follow. Braden LaMontagne's first pitch sinks low for ball one. LaMontagne now 71 pitches, 46 strikes. That one just below the knees, 2-0. About 5 seconds between pitches, and the next one is low also for ball three. Now the pitch, and a 4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter. That is the first free pass given by the Lebanon left-hander. Jackets have action in the bullpen. Batter is Herbert. Lighthouse will run it first for the catcher. Aaron Graham doing some work in the Lebanon bullpen. So Herbert is up. He is singled, reached on an error, and scored both the runs for the Chargers. Squares to bunt, takes high. So that is 5 in a row outside the zone by Braden LaMontagne. That one is right down central for a strike. One the count. Next pitch on the way to Herbert, and that dots the corner, strike two. Now the next. That is swung on and hit towards second base to Myers. He will throw on to shortstop, and throw is in time to Cromer to retire the lead runner. So Herbert aboard on the fielder's choice, and the first out recorded. That'll bring up Braxton Goswick, the DH. He has struck out and been walked in the contest. Now the pitch, and that's low. One on with one out. Herbert, a threat to run. He is going. The pitch on the run and hit is fouled off. In Lebanon Golf wins the COC East tournament today. Throw to first and the runner back in. From the stretch, LaMontagne. The pitch is taken high for a ball, 2-1. COC baseball today. McDonald County at Neosho. Republic hosting Willard. St. James playing at Waynesville. And Parkview at Fairgrove. 2-1 strike the count. LaMontagne glancing at first. Herbert is going. The pitch is a strike, and the throw to second by York. Close, but safe. It is the third stolen base today for Jacob Herbert. He can scoot. 2 strikes the count on Goswick. LaMontagne brings it home. Just missed. Full count. Three and two. And the pitch. Swung on and foul back. Good contingent of Lighthouse Christian fans have made the trip to the ballpark today. Full count pitch from LaMontagne is waved at and missed for strike three. 8 strikeouts for the Lebanon lefty. And with 2 out, that'll bring Caden Toohey to the plate. He has singled in a run and reached on a fielder's choice. Herbert, the runner at second. And the pitch. Strike called, well thrown. Jacket pitching will be tested this week. Here's a base hit into left field. Solidly struck. Rhodes will charge. He will throw to the cutoff man. The relay to the plate. Not in time. Down to second base. York will get the throw on the money, and that will retire Toohey. But he gets an RBI single and moves Lighthouse Christian a run closer. We'll go to the bottom half of the fifth. It's now Lebanon 4 and the Chargers 3 on Jacket Nation Sports. Got a ding, dent, or crack? Starnes Auto Body and Glass in Lebanon has your back. From fender benders, windshield repairs, brake services, front-end alignments, and in-house financing on used cars, we have all your automobile needs covered. Our expert team delivers top-notch service, fast turnarounds, and unbeatable quality. Don't settle for less. Choose the best. Call Starnes Auto Body and Glass at 417-588-3159 today, or stop by the shop at 22115 Route 66 in Lebanon for a free estimate. Starnes is a proud supporter of Jacket Nation Sports. Show Me Drone Solutions provides aerial weed and brush control options, fungicide and burn down on row crop and food place seeding and establishment. Every day we strive to provide cutting-edge technology to improve your operation efficiently. If you have more questions, give Lane Gross a call at 417-718-9967. Show Me Drone Solutions, a proud supporter of Jacket Nation Sports. Be the bottom three for the Yellowjackets here in the fifth. Close ball game today. Yellowjackets being tested by the Lighthouse Christian Chargers. Jacob Herbert obtained the final out of the last half inning. And he will go back to work here in the fifth. Tony Myers has singled and walked as the sun makes an appearance for the first time this afternoon at the ballpark. Here's the pitch, and that is lashed past third and a base hit up the left field line. Myers will round first. He will put on the brakes and go back with a hard hit single. So the final line for Landon Hilburn, 97 pitches. He went 3 2/3, gave up 4 runs, all earned on 4 hits, no strikeouts, 9 walks, and a hit batter. Nolan Ford at the plate. That one bounces away and will send Myers scampering down to second. Nolan doubled and scored in the second. Grounded out to short his next time. 4-3 Lebanon in the fifth. Here's the pitch on the way from Herbert. Fastball lined to second base and caught there by Carter McDaniel. Hard hit off the bat of Nolan Ford as he squared it up, but he lines out. And there's one away. Bring up Kramer. He has reached on a fielder's choice and scored and also flied out. Jackets looking for more runs. There's a swing and a miss on a low delivery, strike one. Last half of the fifth inning. From the stretch, Herbert brings it in. Breaking ball swung on and fouled. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, 0-2 the count on Harrison Kramer. Herbert from the high set, now time called. Myers being held at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball, that's a base hit between short and third out to left field. Hard hit, and that will prompt Tony Myers to go 90 feet to third. So 2 on for the top of the order, Cole Milliken. Walked 3 times while Hilburn was on the mound. So Milliken in a run-producing spot here with 2 on and 1 out. Here's the pitch on the way. And a breaking ball is low for ball 1. First and third, the base runners. Here it comes. And that's hammered past third, a base hit into left. RBI for Milliken to make it 5-3. Beckett York will stand in. He has walked twice and flied out to center. Two on with 1 out. Off speed and in there for a strike. So Lebanon reestablishes a 2-run lead here in the 5th. Here's the delivery. And that swung on and golfed high in the air and deep into right field. Going back is Wagner. Can't make the catch off his glove. Alex Weatherman will give the green light, and racing around and coming in to score to make it 6-3. A long single off the bat of York. And Chase Wagner back. He almost made the catch as he was going to his right. Just barely missed making connections. Huck Headley came in to score. Now the pitch in there for a strike call to Chance Cromer. Cromer was hit by a pitch his last time up. 2 on, 1 out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So RBI hits from Milliken and York here in the last half of the 5th inning. And the Jackets now in front by a score of 6-3. Here's the next on the way. Opposite field shot into left field, curling toward the line and foul. Two on with 1 out. Cromer waits. Takes a high fastball from Herbert. It's 1-2. Chance Cromer waits. On top of that one, he rips it foul. Rhodes waiting to hit next. This all started with a base hit by Tony Myers. Runners lead. Here's the 1-2. And that's upstairs, 2-2, the count on Chance Cromer. Home half of the fifth. Here's another pitch on the way from the right-hander. Just outside, full count. Three-two the count on Chance Cromer. Milliken at second. Here's the pitch. Curve popped up. Jackson, the shortstop, will make the call and the catch just on the outfield grass for the second out. So Herbert able to retire a tough hitter there. And that leads it up to Bronny. He drove in a run with a sac fly in the last inning. First and second, 2 out. And a pitch is a ball, 1-0. Lebanon lead 6-3. Here's the pitch. Down below the knees, 2-0. Now Rhodes pinwheels out of the way as that fastball came right at him, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. Herbert looking for that final out. Deals it home, and it's ball 4. So they're loaded up for LaMontagne. Myers a hit. Kramer a hit. RBI singles by Milliken and York in this inning. Now walk to Rhodes. LaMontagne is 0 for 2 with a walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch and a big swing by LaMontagne, but he's out in front, 0-1. Loaded up for the Lebanon pitcher. Long look in. Now Herbert breaks contact. This game over an hour and a half in length now. Pitch on the way. Bounces in and blocked at home plate by the leader. One ball and one strike on LaMontagne. Jackets looking for win number 14 on the season. Here's the pitch. And he drops the curve in there for a strike over the outer half. 1-2 the count on LaMontagne. They play behind Rhodes at first. Try to bird dog the runner at second. Here's the pitch, and it misses away. Two balls and two strikes the count. Here it comes. And that's outside to move it full, 3-2. So the runners will be off with 2 out of the bases filled. Big pitch in the game about to be made by Herbert. And it swung on and lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall into foul ground. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 3 on and 2 out. Herbert looks in for the sign, has the one he wants. The stretch and the pitch. Ball 4, and that will force in Lebanon's 7th run of the ball game as Milliken will come in to score. So that pushes the count to 7-3, and Herbert will get a visit from the mound. And the Jackets and the Chiefs tomorrow, Kickapoo, here at Ole Scott Field at 4:30. Lebanon goes to Carthage on Wednesday and then back home on Friday to face the St. James Tigers. They will be seeding the Class 6 District 2 tournament in the not-too-distant future. Lebanon has a legitimate shot for a top 4 seed in that event. They're trying to push the accelerator here in the home stretch with a little more than a week to go. Still an opportunity if things break right. They can get to 20 victories. Nolan Milliken at the plate with the bases loaded. And the pitch bounces away. Runners try to move up, throw home. Everybody will try to scamper back to where they were. And now coming down the line to score after the throw went to second base and sliding in safely at home plate with a run as the Jackets are able to steal one there. The Jackets pick up another run, and the count goes to 8-3. 2 on with 2 out, and the pitch is high to Milliken. And the count 2-0. Now the pitch, fastball, sinks into the knees to make it 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Milliken, the 9th man to come up here in the 5th. And he gets on top of that one and rips it into right field for a single. Around third is Rhodes. He will come to the plate and score. The ball gets away in right. Another run will score. And that makes it 10-3 on a hit and an error by Nolan Milliken. An RBI hit, E9. Lebanon goes up 10-3, and Tony Myers will hit for the 4th time in the game and the 2nd time in this inning. They will run at second base for Milliken. That'll be Brody Shoemaker. Jackets post a crooked number here in the 5th inning of 6 and lead 10-3. Myers at the plate, and the pitch is low for ball 1. So the bottom portion of the order ignited this for LHS. Here's the next from Herbert, and that's low. Jackets have had a discerning eye at the home plate area today as far as swinging at good pitches and laying off ones that are not so. And there's a ball up high, 3-0. 3-0 the count on Myers. Shoemaker, the runner, at second. Herbert has had to labor in this inning. Gets a low strike in there to make it 3-1. From the stretch, the right-hander, a glance at second, and there's a ball whistled up the middle and a base hit past short. Myers will get the ribby. Is coming in to score Shoemaker to make it 11-3. So Tony Myers with 2 singles in this inning. And that could be the end of the line for Herbert. He will hand the ball over, and another pitching change to be made by Lighthouse Christian. Jackets have scored 7 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, and they go up 11-3 on Lighthouse Christian. We'll take a timeout with the pitching change being made on Jacket Nation Sports. Attention business owners, simplify your payroll with United Payroll Service. We provide reliable, accurate, and affordable payroll solutions for all types of businesses. We handle everything from direct deposits to paper checks, file and pay your payroll taxes, and take care of W-2s, plus assist with insurance audits. Come see us at 221 West Commercial Street or call Chris Meckham at 417-650-8602. Send an email to chris@unitedpayrollservice.net or find us on Facebook. United Payroll Service. Payroll made easy. Braden Wright will move to the mound from third base for Lighthouse Christian, and he becomes their third pitcher. Nolan Fort will be the first to confront him. Yellowjackets have knocked a hole in this game in the 5th inning as they're up now 11-3. Nolan Fort has hit the ball hard today. He's 1 for 3. Tony Myers, the runner at first, and the pitch from the right-hander is high for ball 1. So 38 pitches for Herbert as they switch positions between the mound and third base. There's a ball outside, 2-0. Eleven to 3, Yellowjackets. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball for a strike, a throw down to first, and the runner returns. So Hilburn gave up 4. Herbert has allowed 6, still responsible for the man on base. Now the pitch bounces away as that fastball was overcooked, and down to second base goes the runner. (3-1) the count on Nolan Fort. Next pitch from Wright. Gets a strike on the outside corner to make it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch way outside. That goes to the backstop. So walk in the wild pitch moves Myers to third. And Harrison Kramer will stand in now. First and third, there goes Fort. There's a pitch for a strike and no throw. Harrison Kramer has a hit in 3 plate appearances. Pitch on the way, and that gets by the catcher. Runner will score from third base, Myers, and Fort goes to third. So it's now 12-3 Yellow Jackets, and 1-1 count on Kramer. Jackets up by 9 now in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Here's the 1-1. And that misses outside to Kramer. Ford at third. Here's the pitch. Kramer with a sky-high pop-up on the infield. Who's going to handle this? It's going to be Wright as he reaches behind him and makes a difficult catch. But damage done. The Jackets put 8 on the scoreboard and lead now 12-3 as we go to the top of the 6th on Jacket Nation Sports.
If you're in need of a reliable roofer, look no further than D&K Roofing. Locally owned and serving Lebanon and the surrounding areas for 20 years. D&K Roofing specializes in residential roofing, offering both shingles and metal options. Licensed and insured, they also handle soffit and fascia repairs or replacements, storm damage, and gutter cleaning. With a reputation for 5-star service and exceptional work, you can trust D&K Roofing for all your roofing needs. Find us on Facebook to stay updated or call 417-718-5450 for a free quote today.
Here at Jonesy's Travel Center, we're more than just a pit stop. We're a destination. Fuel up your car and your appetite with our exclusive offers. Teachers and students, show your student or faculty ID and enjoy a 5-cent discount on gas every day. Hungry? Don't miss out on our mouth-watering daily specials at the restaurant. Need a space to meet? Our meeting room has got you covered. From fueling your car to fueling your day, Jonesy's Travel Center has it all. Come experience it for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Alex Weatherman goes to the bullpen as Quentin Hendricks will take over the pitching duties for Lebanon. So we'll go to the top of the 6th. Hendricks, a junior right-hander. Kyle Edom will be the first to test him. And the pitch from the right-hander is a strike. LaMontagne, 87 pitches over 5. He gave up 3 runs, 2 earned on 3 hits. He walked 2 and he struck out 8. Here's a pitch driven into left field, but right at Bronson Rhodes. Solidly struck by Edom, but he's retired for the first out. That'll bring up Jeremiah Wagner. Pitch on the way, and it bounces in, ball 1. Wagner is grounded out to third, and he is struck out swinging. Here's the pitch on the way. Cut on and missed. It's 1-1. We're in the sixth, and Lebanon has the advantage 12-3. Next pitch is up high, 2-1. Bright sunshine blanketing Ole Scott Field right now, except for the third baseline. Now the pitch, and that's outside, 3-1. So LaMontagne held the Chargers to 3 hits while he was on the bump. Chopper foul behind home plate, full count 3-2. Everybody that can pitch on the Lebanon roster will probably have the opportunity to do so this week, with Thursday being the only off day. Comes the full count pitch in the dirt, ball 4. Now the pitcher, Braden Wright, will stand in. He's flied out and struck out. (12-3) Yellowjackets in the sixth. First on the way. Below the knees, ball 1. Jackets looking to turn a double play on a ground ball. They haven't done that yet today. Here's a fastball on target. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike the count. Got the runner picked off. The throw is good, but it's a little bit high to first. Wagner was trying to time the delivery home, and Quentin Hendricks was coy to that. Now step off and a look, but no throw. One and one the count. Runner on the move, the pitch, strike, throw to second base by York, a strong one, but in there safely with a stolen base is Wagner. So the count is 1-2 on Wright. From the stretch, the right-hander. A look back at second. And he offers up another pitch, and Wright is hit. So Wright hit with a 1-2 pitch, and that'll bring up pitching coach Isaac Arthur from the Lebanon dugout. Owen Jackson will come to the plate next for Lighthouse with 2 on and 1 out. Jackson is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Runners at second and first with 1 out for the Chargers. From the stretch, here's the first pitch, and it's a ball high. (12-3) Lebanon. Here's the next on the way. Instead, a step off and a move to third, and they've got the runner held up between second and third as Milliken runs Jeremiah Wagner back to second, and Tony Myers applies the tag. So a pickoff results in out number 2 in the inning. Want to know the count on Jackson. Right, the runner at first. And here's the pitch. Ball and a wild pickoff throw by York up the right field side. Jackets now with 4 errors, and Wright is going to go all the way to third as the throw is backed up by Hendricks. That prevents another error. So good job by the Lebanon pitcher to be where he needed to be. But the error enables Wright to go to the third. And the count is 2-0 on the batter. York sets the target, and here's the pitch. That's low, bounces away, and that'll score a run to make it 12-4. So a wild pitch enables Lighthouse to get on the board for the first time. For the first time since the last inning. Single runs in the first, the third, the fifth, and the sixth now. Here's Hendricks. He locates a fastball in there to make it 2-1. Now the next on the way, and that misses low. So 2 walks in the inning, a hit batter. Been a throwing error. And the batter is now the left fielder, Landon Hilburn. Fastball 2 tied, ball 1. Quentin Hendricks trying to get that final out of this inning. Here's the pitch on the way, and that is blocked by York, but that'll allow the runner to go to second. Two balls and no strikes on Hilburn, who has struck out twice in the ball game, both against LaMontagne. Now the pitch. And that's outside, ball 3. (3-0) the count. Look back to second, and now the pitch, and that's high. Coach Arthur out of the Lebanon dugout, and looks like a pitching change is forthcoming momentarily. So that'll do it for Quentin Hendricks as he goes 2/3 of an inning. The Jackets will deploy pitcher number 3 in the ballgame. We are in the 6th. Lebanon leads Lighthouse Christian by a count of 12-4. We'll pause and be back with more in just a moment on Jacket Nation Sports. Leaves aren't the only thing falling this time of the year. Prices are too. It's Gravely's Autumn Savings Event, where select zero-turn mowers, parts and accessories, even baggers and rops are on sale. Whether you're a commercial landscaper looking to beef up your fleet or just someone who loves mowing with the best, this is your chance to save. But hurry, much like the falling leaves, the Gravely Autumn Savings Event is for a limited time only. And it's only at your authorized Gravely dealer. At Phones Furniture and Lawn, we have you covered. Located at 388 North Jefferson in Lebanon, or call 417-532-5450. Phones is a proud supporter of Jacket Athletics.
At Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, we are committed to our neighbors. Your local dollars are invested in our local communities. With local lenders and local decisions, because at Heritage Bank, we are neighbors serving neighbors.
Looking for your dream home? Trust Century 21 Laclede Realty, Lebanon's #1 real estate office, to guide you every step of the way. With our expert agents and unmatched local knowledge, we make finding your perfect home as exciting as a Yellowjacket touchdown.
Aaron Graham on to do the pitching now for the Yellowjackets here in the 6th inning with 2 out and 2 on base for the Chargers. At the plate, Jackson Leader. And there's a ground ball to the right side. Tony Myers comes up with it. And 1 pitch will get the final out for Graham. Lighthouse comes up with a run. 12-4 Yellowjackets after 5.5 here on Jacket Nation Sports.
Here at Results Advertising, we provide promotional products and apparel for your companies, schools, special events, and even our online fundraising stores. Show your jacket pride by outfitting your employees while still promoting your company. Results Advertising is proud to support all the local teams and schools. We strive for the same excellence as they show in their endeavors. So let us help you cheer on and show your jacket pride. Go Jackets!
Success isn't owned, it's leased, and rent is due every day.
The harder you work, the harder it is to lose. Success, nothing less.
Win the day.
Shine bright on senior night.
Bring the heat.
Team is everything. Leave it all on the field.
Let's roll.
Missouri Cooperage proudly supports the Lebanon Yellowjackets.
Page Office Supply, 207 West Commercial in downtown Lebanon. We have everything you need from over 30,000 office supplies to break room and janitorial products with free local delivery. We also offer many brands of office furniture with free design service and installation. We are your authorized dealer for Sharp and Lexmark copiers and printers with sales, service, and supplies. Find us on the web at pageofficesupply.com. Visit our Facebook page or call us at 417-532-4012. Page Office Supply, where customer service is the real difference.
Go to the home half of the 6th inning here at Ole Scott. And Lebanon out to an 8-run advantage now on Lighthouse Christian. It's 12-4. It'll be the top of the order for the Yellowjackets, as Braden Wright will resume his pitching duties for the Chargers. Cole Milliken has been on base all 4 times with 3 walks and a single, an RBI, and 3 runs scored. So each ball club has utilized 3 pitchers today. First is up high for ball 1 from Wright. Now the next, and that's up above the belt, 2-0. Milliken flares one down the right field side. That will curl into foul ground. And it's 2-1. Hilburn started, pitched into the fourth, and Herbert came on. And Wright relieved him in the last inning. 2 balls and 1 strike to count on Milliken. And the pitch. Base hit into left field. Give the Yellowjackets 11 hits now in the contest. And that'll bring up Beckett York. York with a hit and a couple of walks. First pitch to him is high, ball 1. Milliken, good speed at first. He holds. And the ball misses away, 2-0. Sunny Monday evening in the Ozarks here in Lebanon, Mo. Run and hit, ground ball, base hit into right. Milliken will steam to third on the single pulled through the hole by Beckett York. And now Milliken is going to churn home and score, as the Chargers neglected to get the ball back in timely fashion. So aggressive base running there by Milliken makes it 13-4. And the batter is Chance Cromer. So Lebanon goes up by 9. Cromer at the plate looking for his first hit. Here's the pitch. Low and a good stop by Leader, ball 1. From the stretch, runner going. The pitch is outside and no opportunity to make a throw down to second. Two balls and no strikes to Chance Cromer. And the pitch. He leans back from a high fastball. It's called strike 1. Outfield straight away for the Chargers. Here's another pitch, and that is way up high, ball 3. Three and 1 the count on Cromer. He rams that one foul off the netting near the first base dugout. Chance took a pitch off his hand earlier in a plate appearance, but no worse for wear. Three-two, high and in, ball 4. That was close. So another free pass given up by Lighthouse Christian pitching. And a visit from the first base dugout. Hilburn walked 9. Herbert walked 2. Wright has walked 1. So that's 10 walks to go with a hit batter in this ball game. And the batter is Bronson Rhodes. He has walked, reached it on a fielder's choice, drove in a run with a sac fly, runner going to third, ball to the backstop. So a wild pitch puts runners at second and third. We'll see if Coach Bridges brings the infield in now for Lighthouse, and they will. Pitch on the way to Bronson. And that misses outside, ball 2. Two balls and no strikes. Last half of the 6th. And the next. High pop-up. Near home plate. In foul ground. Catch is made by the first baseman coming down, Caden Toohey. So the first out recorded, and that'll bring up LaMontagne. He has walked 3 times, once with the bases loaded, and takes high, ball 1. Second and third with 1 out. Here's the pitch from right, ball 2. Now the pitch on the way, and that's a ground ball hit past the second baseman off his glove, and that'll do it. So LaMontagne is aboard as the game-ending run comes in, and the Jackets run rule Lighthouse by a score of 14-4, and we'll have the postgame show coming up next here on Jacket Nation Sports.
My name is Jaysha Connor, owner and nurse practitioner here at Ginger Wellness. I believe that sometimes healthcare does too much, and I believe that's where wellness centers can really bridge that gap and really give people some confidence in natural ways, healthier ways, to really improve quality of life and to get healthy.
We want to feel better and live better lives. It's not about quantity, it's a lot about quality of your life.
Ginger Wellness is where I went to get my quality of life back.
I'm Monty Hayes, Community President at Mid-Missouri Bank in Lebanon. We have the best products and services with friendly faces you know as your neighbors. Our financial experts and community leaders live, work, and play where you do. In a world that is constantly changing, we have the technology and security to allow you to bank from anywhere. Our lobby and drive-thru is open 6 days a week at 278 North Jefferson, or visit us online at openaccounts.midmobank.com.
If you're in need of high-quality paint or glass services, trust Crow Paint and Glass in Lebanon, Missouri. Since 1946, we've been your go-to for Pittsburgh paints, custom framing, auto glass, and more. Visit at 390 West Elm in Lebanon for all your home beautification needs. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Call 417-532-3551 for a free quote. Crow Paint and Glass, quality and hometown services you can count on. Go Yellowjackets!
Losing a loved one is painful, but at Shadle's Colonial Chapel, we make the hard times a little easier to bear. With affordable funeral and cremation services, we offer 2 spacious chapels, a full-service banquet area for families to gather, plus the latest technology for honoring your loved one. Our website has everything you need, from pre-arrangements to flowers, even a place to reminisce. Let us help you remember your loved one. Shadle's Colonial Funeral Chapel, the area's most often selected funeral service.
Act 2 has proudly served the Lebanon community for 40-plus years. We take consignments daily, Monday through Saturday, from 9 to 5. Whether you're looking for something yourself, your kids, or even the little ones, we've got it all. Located at 213 West Commercial Street in downtown Lebanon, Act 2 is your one-stop shop for quality consignment finds. Visit today or call 417-588-3881. Act 2, where your fashion finds a second chance.
The key to a great toast is who you're with. At Big Whiskey's, we toast to best friend weekends, to birthday wishes, to burgers and wings, to big wins, and to believing in we, with something for everyone, from apps to wraps, salads to steaks. Everything is a big deal at Big Whiskey's. Here's to always being welcome.
Hey, this is Pastor Roger at Team FBC in Lebanon, and at FBC, we believe that church starts with building. First, building relationships in our community by taking the church to as many people of Lebanon as possible. We also believe in building environments that are engaging, helpful, and fun for you and your unchurched friends. Finally, we believe in building disciples through a multitude of discipleship opportunities. At Team FBC, we want to remove every barrier possible between you and the gospel of Jesus Christ. Don't take my word for it. Come and see what God has to offer for our Sunday morning services, either 9 a.m. or 10:30.
$14-4 Yellowjackets in the win column today at Ole Scout Field. They are now 6-3 on the season. Lighthouse Christian got a run in the first. Yellowjackets with 3 in the bottom half of the second inning to go in front. Chargers made it close. They got a run in the third. Lebanon got 1 back in the bottom half of the fourth. So 4-2 in the middle innings before LHS erupted for 8 to put things out of reach as they go on to win this game by a score of 14-4. 14 runs on 11 hits, 4 errors, and 11 left on for the Yellowjackets. For Lighthouse, 4 runs on 3 hits with 2 errors and 5 left on. The winning pitcher today for LHS is senior left-hander Braden LaMontagne. Quentin Hendricks and Aaron Graham followed on the mound for Lebanon. And the loss goes to Landon Hilburn of Lighthouse Christian. No home runs in the game that took 2 hours and 25 minutes to play. And the Yellowjackets with the win now at 14-9 on the season, while Lighthouse Christian with a loss. The Chargers are now 20-9 on the campaign. Coach Alex Weatherman with us. Good job again by the Yellowjackets today, Coach. You continue to build momentum.
Yeah, another win, so that's always good. 14-9 now in the year, so hopefully we can build off this one going through the rest of the week.
Liked the good patient approach at the plate today by your offense.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. They're starting to figure out a lot of those things. You saw a lot more of the unselfish baseball kind of stuff today. Obviously, 8 runs in 1 inning helps out a lot, but being able to put up runs in every inning but 2 in a 6-inning game is awesome.
What'd you think about the pitching today?
Braden LaMontagne, I felt like we had a quality start with. Quentin Hendricks, I thought he did fine. I mean, some days you're just not going to always have it and stuff. And, I mean, Quentin did fine. We had a few chances to bail him out there, too, and kind of, defensively had a rough game today. And then Aaron Graham, that's about as efficient as you can get. 1 pitch, 1 out. So, hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, 4 errors today, so good to have that in a winning effort, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It's one of those things where our coaching staff has kind of put our minds together, and we show up pretty sluggish at the beginning of every week right now. So we're just going to keep on trying to tweak things and find ways to not make them practice for 2.5 hours on a Sunday and be ready to show up the next day and be able to play.
Well, a lot of ball this week, Coach, all the way through the course of the week, and especially tomorrow. That's a big conference game with Kickapoo here.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I'm excited to play that one. And, Kickapoo, their record around 14-13 and so, but they're
Look at their schedule.
Team.
Look at their schedule.
It's insane. I'm playing in the Wassa Nike 9 and all that stuff. They definitely prepare their kids. Their whole entire, point of emphasis is preparing for districts every single year, and I think Jason Hauser does a tremendous job of that. So Colin Muldoon is ineligible. So I'm assuming we'll see a kid named Brody Wilson who's going to be in the upper 80s, maybe touch 90, and has a .61 ERA on the year. So we're excited for the challenge. It'll be good for our hitters, especially with things starting to click a little bit, and see how we handle a really good arm.
Coach, appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, sir.
That's Coach Alex Weatherman as the Yellowjackets prevail today over Lighthouse Christian by a score of 14-4 in 6 innings. Coach Weatherman now 61-29 at Lebanon, 106-38 now overall in his outstanding high school coaching career, and he'll try to add another notch in the belt tomorrow as the Kickapoo Chiefs are here to face the Yellowjackets. We'll have the broadcast at 4:30 here on Jacket Nation. So that'll do it from Ole Scott Field. Kevin Stubblefield for our producer-engineer Ramsey Stewart, and for Coach Alex Weatherman. Jackets win it by a score of 14-4 in 6, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow here on Jacket Nation Sports.